Yes. It's all emotional, bro. Underlying, it's all humans are emotional, right? And especially if you consider the times that we live in, bro, the problem of evil, is a big thing. And especially what it is with people these days is they think that they have some sort of, business relationship with God. If they ask for something, it should happen immediately and it should happen exactly as they want it to happen. Who said this to you? I mean, God is not your partner. You're not an equal with God. You are the creation. God is the creator. If God doesn't give you something immediately, there's probably a wisdom behind it. There's a benefit for you in it. Now you may not see it, but just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not there, right? The thing is, bro, these days people think that they are God themselves, that they understand everything, and that they can understand the mind of God. And this is another big issue, bro. This is why people just can't submit to God and are not happy when their prayers don't get answered exactly on time as they want it. It's a psychological issue people have, bro. The problem is with people and they're blaming God for it.
Yeah, like totally. Like here in, I don't know in the UK, but here in Spain, people like it's like just ego. I would call it ego. Like they've turned themselves like partners of God, and what they want, God has to provide for them. They want
Yeah.
health, God has to provide.
Yeah.
And I was talking to this guy, like here in Spain, like there aren't so much Muslims like in the UK and stuff. So when people hear Muslim, like, oh, you're Muslim, yo, that I saw that in the TV, and he was like, I know that you guys, your peace, your religion brings to you a lot of peace, and you're happy. And he was like, I'm happy for you. And I was like don't get things confused. Like if Islam made me miserable, depressed, anxious, it would still be truth. Like even if Allah decided to destroy me, like there's no afterlife, I would still have to get up for prayer, do Ramadan, and do all this type of ibadat. Like it's not because Allah is going to offer me Jannah or He is going to punish me with the hellfire. It's because who He is. I'm not His equal. He's not my partner. Like you have to submit. It's not because of the peace that it gave you, like for the paradise and all this stuff. And yeah,
But
it's like
it's
very big
bad, bro.
problem.
Look, you know what it is? We live in times where we're not dealing with the intellect, we're dealing with the ego. And this is the big problem. It's like, what do they want? They want God to be what, like Amazon Prime or something, like next day delivery. Like, what's going on? It's crazy. It's crazy, bro. It's like we speak to people. It's like, oh, ask for this from God and it didn't happen, or it didn't happen the way I wanted it to happen. I'm like, who are you? Who am I? What are we? Why do we think we're so special? And this is the biggest problem, bro. People think that it's God. It's actually them. The problem is with us, that we live in a society and we've somehow ended up believing that we are in control and we are independent and we understand everything and know how everything should be, and God should do this and God should do it like this. We're nothing. I mean, this is delusion. We live in times of delusion, bro. Honestly.